Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. My name is Raja Salim Akhtar. Welcome in this new video. Before to watch the further video, subscribe my channel, like the video, click on bell icon, share the videos. Hyperplane parallel to a subspace of a normed or linear or vector space of code dimension 1 or unit. Let N be a normed space and S be a subspace of normed space N. The code dimension of a subspace S of normed space N is the dimension of the quotient space N by S. If M be a subspace of a normed or linear or vector space N of code dimension 1, then for any x0 of normed space N, the set x0 plus M equal to consisting on elements x0 plus y such that y belongs to M is called a hyperplane. A linear hyperplane or a vector hyperplane is a subspace of code dimension 1 which is a flat because it is obtained shifting from the origin by a vector. We note M is a hyperplane to itself. This set is the set of left cosets, or it is called translate of M by x0. You can also take this set as the set of right cosets. Example, prove that first part, let N be a normed space and F from normed space N to field C of complex numbers be any linear functional as its null space. Then two elements x1 comma x2 of normed space N are in the same left coset x plus kernel F if and only if f of x1 is equal to f of x2. Second part, let N be a normed space and f from normed space N to field F be any linear functional. Then the code dimension of kernel F is 1. Solution, first part, directly suppose two elements x1 and x2 of normed space N are in the same left coset x plus kernel F. Therefore, x1 comma x2 belongs to x plus kernel F for some x belongs to normed space N. Then x1 is equal to x plus y1 and x2 is equal to x plus y2 for some y1 and y2 belongs to kernel F. That is, f of y1 is equal to 0 and f of y2 is equal to 0. It can be written as f of x1 is equal to f of x plus y1 and f of x2 is equal to f of x plus y2. Since f is a linear functional, so we can write as equal to f of x plus f of y1 and f of x plus f of y2. It can be written as equal to plus 0 because f of y1 is equal to 0 and is equal to f of x. Similarly here, f of x plus 0 equal to f of x. Pairing these, we get f of x1 is equal to f of x2. Conversely, suppose f of x1 is equal to f of x2. It can be written as f of x1 minus f of x2 is equal to 0. And it can be written as f of x1 minus x2 is equal to 0 because f is a linear functional. This implies x1 minus x2 belongs to kernel F. This implies x1 belongs to x2 plus kernel F. Also, obviously, x2 belongs to x2 plus kernel F. This implies two elements x1, x2 of normed space N are in the same left coset. Note it. Second part, let x naught belongs to n difference kernel f. We shall show that quotient space n by kernel f equal to the space generated by x naught plus kernel f. For this, since n by kernel f is a linear space, therefore x naught plus kernel f belongs to n by kernel f. This implies the space generated by x naught plus kernel f is a sub of n by kernel f. Conversely, let x plus kernel f belongs to then an element x of norm space n has a unique representation of the form x is equal to a x naught plus y, where a is equal to f of x and y belongs to kernel f. It can be written as x plus kernel f equal to a x naught plus y plus kernel f. Note it. And it can be written as equal to a x naught plus kernel f because y belongs to kernel f. And it can be written as equal to a into x naught plus kernel f due to cosets. This implies x plus kernel f belongs to the space generated by x naught plus kernel f. This implies n by kernel f is a subset of the space generated by x naught plus kernel f in equation 2. Hence, from equations 1 and 2, we get n by kernel f equal to the space generated by x naught plus kernel f. Since the space generated by x naught plus kernel f is one dimensional, therefore the code dimension of kernel f is 1.